Welcome back to another episode of Customized Ain't Right. It's your boy Money Rich, the real Swervo in the building. And I
Hey,
have my brothers with me. What's up, Fly by G Money?
What's going down, peoples?
What's going on, L Boogie?
Yes, sir. El Boogie. What's going on? What's going on? It's
You know,
getting
I,
longer and longer every time.
right.
Longer.
You know, I got my man over there. He really reels in the building.
what's happening? What's happening? What's going on, folks?
And you know, man, we got the man itself, King Vapes, back for a second time. What's up, King Vapes?
Hey man, I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed, man. No stress. That's it. Blessed, no stress. That's all I know right now.
Man, that's the best way to do it, man. Like, man,
Yeah.
no stress, man. Stay, hey, stress free and sucker free. That's what I say.
What? Now, I ain't want to go there. That's a whole 3-hour conversation right there. Sucker free. I'm on my nice swag right now. I ain't trying to be on my my stern swag. I don't really want to get on nobody tonight. I'm gonna do a little extra.
Hey,
I ain't gonna do
Rich,
tough love tonight. I'm gonna do nice love tonight. I'll be nice
hey,
love.
hey, Rich, if he would have had the Adidas joint on with the gold on it, then you
Oh.
would have got. That's when you would have got that. You
So
know?
I got
Oh yeah.
so my man Yvette's got two sides of the coin, huh?
Yeah. When I got it all white on, man, I'm in king mode, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm smiling. I'm just like I want to be around the people, but when you see me with that all black on, man, hey, it's business.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We all got that, man. Let me tell you something. When you see me with a hat on, it's a different Rich. I'll tell you that.
Hey, okay. Yes,
All right,
sir.
man. So welcome everybody back, man. This is part 2, man, of the podcast we got with E-Vapes, man. I know we had to cut it short, you know what I'm saying, but we're gonna bring it back and hit y'all with another banger.
Yes, sir.
So basically we're gonna pick up where we left off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pass the baton to
Hey,
L
I
Boogie.
think go ahead and give it L Boogie, man. Let
Give
him
it to L
start
Boogie.
this thing off.
What up, man? Hey, E-Vapors, welcome to Customize Any Ride Part 2.
Part 2, baby.
Part 2. First. I think it's the first time we ever had a part 2. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks.
So, hey, man, we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it. So, I got a question, man. Pastor get paid at PayPal.com. Tell us about that, brother.
You said who?
Pastor get paid at PayPal.com.
Oh, you talking about the E-Vapor show?
Yeah, the internet, the church, internet church.
Yeah. So some people might know, man. Me and my brother, the Really Rails right there, man. We had a show. It was called the E-Vapor show, right? So it was a sports comedy show, all clean, just for the family and all of that, right? So this was 2011 through probably 2013, and we would do I guess it's a skit. Yeah, I guess you would call it a skit, man. And we would read these letters,
Right.
and it would be a letter to the pastor, and of course it's not a real letter. Like we was not reading people's letters that they wrote to their pastor. So it was comedy.
Right.
So we had some interesting letters to the pastor. So yeah, that's what that was, man. My comedy side.
Right. Especially the one when you was talking about the road rage and those prices that you was talking about. That was pretty steep.
Oh yeah.
Make sure it'd be at least $100.
Yeah,
at least $100 because
you gotta make sure the prayer go through. The more money you put in, the quicker it go through. If you put $100 in, I'll pray right now. If you put $10 in, I'll pray later.
Hey, man. Hey. That's good. That's one thing that I know that you talked about your comedian side, but I really, really did like that part of it, man. And even your beard was a little shorter too, Yeah.
Early, well, when we first started the show, I didn't have a beard. I was on
right.
Once I retired, that's when I had the low beard, like the last, toward the end of it. You know what I'm saying? I was retired and I was chilling at the crib, growing my first beard. So yeah, it was a low beard on some of the latter episodes of the E-Vapor show, man. But it was just a positive place, man. Combining comedy, entertainment, and sports, and it's something that I thought I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do sports commentary and whatnot after I left the military. And I knew I wanted to do comedy, so I was doing stand-up comedy along the way. But it really prepared me for that. But it really prepared me for where we are right now. Because me and my brother, we learned how to build websites. We learned how to load podcasts into iTunes.
Talk to him.
You know, I know we use the term podcast now, and there's a lot of video podcasts out right now that's become popular. But back then, it was only audio podcasts. And you would have to learn the format to load it into iTunes. You know what I'm saying? So we had to just figure it out, man. And we stayed up 3, 4 in the morning, plenty of nights, man, just trying to figure this thing out, man. But we figured it out. We learned how to build a website, learned how to load podcasts back then. And yeah, I love comedy, bro. Like, most people don't know this. I'm more of a comedian than I am like motivation. Motivation is like 3rd and 4th on my list, man. But most people know me for motivation, and they don't really know me for being a comedian, a roaster. Like, you know, y'all remember in school, some people call it the dozens. Some people call it whatever, roasting or whatever.
Right.
Cracking.
Hey, man. They already know. Yeah. Just like people know not to mess with pimping, right? Like people know you don't tap pimping on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna joke you in front of all these people."
Nah, you don't.
You don't want to do that. Yeah, so I got the same reputation, but not on YouTube because I hadn't really brought that side to YouTube. Man. So maybe it'll come out a little bit more. It'll come out a little bit.
Right. So hey, man, I see that crown back there. That crown behind you, I see it.
Which one? It's 2 of them back there.
Well, the one I see is like right by that portrait. What? Oh, okay. I see the other one. The one on the end.
Oh, that's the Infinity Crown.
Oh, it's Infinity Crown.
The Infinity Crown.
Yeah. So, which brings me to when I first seen you. So, I'm before Memphis. I'm sitting here, and I was like, oh, okay, Real to Real. He gonna be on New York in the City. I didn't know who New York in the City was. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm just gonna go on the podcast and see what it's all about. Because I was wanting to see him. So I look and I was like, who is this fool in this crown and glasses? First of all, he in the house. Why he got shades on?
Hey.
He got this robe on.
Kill him. Y'all calling out the king right now.
Hey. And he and I think you had your legs crossed too.
Yeah.
I think you had your legs crossed too. You know, so you had you can't see my legs, but you know, you had your legs crossed. And I said, man, this dude right here, I got to find out who this guy is, man, because he a little. He a little, I don't know if he cocky or he confident. I'm gonna have to find out, you know. You know. You know, but I was like, you know, yeah. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to tune in, you know. And then I went to Memphis, you know, brief, met him for just a second for all y'all that don't know the story. You know, he seen me with the camera, asked me about it. We chit chat a little bit, you know, and we definitely exchanged numbers, exchanged video, and the rest is history, man. But you know, once I actually got to see him in action, man, it was one of those things where I was like, okay, he is not cocky, he's confident. And I think too many people get that mixed up.
Yeah.
They're 2 different things. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, that drawn me to your page because I was like, wow, man, this dude is really he's made for this. I could see it. You know, there's people that on here that try to do it, try to, you know what I'm saying, try to be who they're not. But I could definitely see that, man, you got the confidence, you know what you're doing, and then going back into history and seeing that you've been doing this for a long time. You and Rail's been doing this for a very, very, very long time before it was really popular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dude, I was like, man, this dude is awesome, you know. And I'm glad, like I was talking to Mission Flyer, I'm glad that, you know, they had that talk with you. I'm glad that you was on the New York in Your Cities podcast because if it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have lined up like this. It's connected dots. You know what I'm saying? You know, now we met a lot of people that I'm sure in this chat could say that we met each other through you. Some of us have.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And dude, that's awesome. And like I said, now we are together, and I would say that a lot of it had to do with you, man.
But man, I appreciate that, man. That's one of my goals, man, to bring people together, to help people. That's like the essence of what my YouTube channel is literally about. Like, I don't have any goals of trying to be a celebrity or anything like that. My life was great before I picked up a camera. Before I picked up a camera in 2011 with the Evapors show, my life was great. I mean, I was a homeowner. I was a couple months away from retiring from the military, having multiple streams of income. Been making six figures probably since 2004, maybe. Life has been great. I learned how to make better financial decisions probably nine years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just life has just been good. Like, if we just talking about money and security and everything, it's like, I got that. So I think sometimes switching it to YouTube, sometimes when that's the driving force, some people will compromise. Some people will stab their big brother, little brother, aunt, uncle, childhood friend in the stomach, for a couple of views. You know what I'm saying? Which means a couple of dollars. Like, I'm not interested in any compromise of my morals.
Right.
And but I'm glad that I got into YouTube again. I'm just gonna say for the second time since we put videos out there back in 2011. I'm glad I got back into YouTube because literally I just want to help people, man, and just share my life. And I think that's why it's so easy, because all I gotta do is cut the camera on. I don't have to cut a character on. I don't have to remember what I said 3 weeks ago about a car that I'm pretending to buy, or a house that I'm pretending to buy, or I said I made this amount of money in 2004. I don't have to remember anything because I just got to recall facts.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I would encourage anybody to do, man. Sometimes we get caught up in the rat race of trying to keep up. I went into debt trying to keep up with people for years. I went into debt. I got a car repossessed because I was trying to keep up with everybody. I couldn't pay my car note. Car got repossessed, and I had a lot of clothes and shoes. Except for the ones that was in the car that got repossessed. I lost them. I didn't get them back.
Hey, you had to put them shoes to use, didn't you?
I had some stuff in the trunk, man, when my car got repossessed. I didn't get that back.
Right.
But yeah, man. So I live a free life, man. Some people look free because they have a lot of money and have a lot of cars and a lot of fame. They look free, but they're really miserable on the inside. And a lot of people want to be like them. And a lot of people feel like their life is not fulfilled because they don't have what the people that they see on social media have. But man, if you peel back a couple layers, man, that person would trade spending quality time with their daughter or son. They'll trade in all the money they got just to have their daughter on their lap, just to have their son on their lap, just to get a hug from their daddy, just to hear their mama say, I love you one time. They'll trade in every single accolade, gold record, platinum record. They'll trade all this stuff in. They'll trade places with you because you live in a one-bedroom apartment with your lady, with your child, with your mama, or whoever you live with. They would go to the one-bedroom apartment because they would be happy. You know what I'm saying? So I live a happy life right now, man, because I don't keep up with people anymore. I had to look in the mirror and say, yo, Eric, you're trying to keep up with everybody, man. You losing all your money, man. You can't do that. So I feel fulfilled right now, bro. So
that's what's up.
But thank you for bringing that up about the whole bridging of YouTube and not doing YouTube and continuing to do YouTube, man. Like, that's a pivotal point. Meeting you, the video, every tube buddy tip that my brother brought back to me when he jumped into YouTube, man. Like, that tube buddy saved my life, man. Like, all of the music that my brother made when we did the E-Vapors show, and he secured the interview with Terrell Owens and several other interviews with NFL players. All I had to do was show up. You know what I mean? And carry the flag, man. So
they don't know, bro. They don't know.
Nah, but it's like you gotta have a team. Like, I can't reach out to Terrell Owens, get sleep, edit videos, learn how to load podcasts, learn how to build a website. I can't do all that. I can't do it. So having a partner, it was like, yo, it worked out, man. And that's what I kind of been lacking with the Evapors show, doing everything by myself. And slowly but surely, man, I've been meeting great people like yourself and others that have been contributing skill sets to what I'm doing, man. So I appreciate that.
Preach,
Right,
man.
man.
Preach.
So the thing about it, like, so you started, you did the military thing, or the Navy, I should say. You got out of the Navy. You did the whole comedy thing. You did the whole sports thing. At what point did you was like, man, you know what? I want to go in another direction, you know, as far as pretty much where you're at right now. What point did you was like, you know what? I think I need to switch it up, you know?
With the YouTube, when I came back to YouTube, I just say came to YouTube, you know, it was more like it coincided with me giving my mom a car. You know, just the full story. Me and Rel, we had the same dad, so just so people know what we're talking about. He was like, he gave his mom a car. I'm like, yeah, he gave his mom a car. I gave his mom a car. You know, two different moms. They both got cars.
Not one with two cars.
Right. No.
Like, man, she got two cars.
She got two cars. Like, dang, she banged. She deserved it. Now both our mamas deserve two cars. Now let me say that. But it coincided with, I said, I'm going to start my YouTube channel in September. Me and my wife had finished this Dave Ramsey class, and we was in a position, and we bought a 2019 4Runner cash, limited edition. Went down there. Now we didn't take the cash in envelopes down there. We swiped the debit card. So let me.
There you go. Hey,
okay, we swipe. Call the bank because you can't just swipe. 50,000. You gotta,
right.
You gotta call.
About 3,500, but that's
you might. I think I can do 2,500. I think I got a $2,500 limit per day or something, right? Yeah. So we called the bank and said, "Hey, we about to do a $50,000 transaction." Boom, and we had a Honda Civic, and I was like, "Man, my mom had been without a car for several months. I was just waiting for her to get another car." I'm like, "What is she waiting on? Well, she always had a car." I was like, "Man, let me give her the Civic. It's sitting here. We don't drive it a whole lot." And then my wife was like, "No. Let's buy your mama a car. Let's buy her dream car." And her dream car was a convertible BMW. So the same dealership that we bought the 4Runner at, they literally had just got in a used 325i. And we was in a good, strong, financial position. So it was like 2 weeks later, man, we bought the car, and it coincided with my plan to start my YouTube channel. So my first video was giving the car away, and on my way to give her the car, I got to a stoplight, and it was a lady, homeless lady, gave her a couple dollars or whatever. And I remember saying on the video, I said, "Man, all of us are one banana peel away from being on the street."
Say it again, brother.
I said, all of us are one banana peel away from being on the street. Well, what do you mean by that? Because you go to the dentist office, they give you some Vicodin, and next thing you know, you hooked on Vicodin. And next thing you know, you lost your job because you hooked on drugs. You went to the dentist and got your tooth pulled. And they gave you something strong, and you didn't know your body reacted that way. And then you got a thing for it, and you lost your job because of that. You was texting on your phone, and you done ran over somebody and killed them, vehicular homicide. And now you done lost your job. You did some time, and now you done fell on tough times. The economy hit, boom, domino effect. You know what I'm saying? Marriages split up. All kind of different things can happen that can put you in financial ruin, and you find yourself on the corner. And I said, man, don't look down your long nose at people that you see are asking for help. Yeah, we know some people hustling. Don't worry about that. If God touched your heart to give, just give. And you know what? I ain't never slept outside in 30-degree weather. I might need some Hennessy. I don't know. You might. I don't know. I've never done that.
Yeah, big facts.
So if they go to the liquor cabinet, I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, bro, why you go to the liquor cabinet?" If that's what you need to get through the night, man, salute, man. And my personal testimony is I've never had alcohol. I've never had drugs before. So I'm 47 years old. I only know what alcohol tastes like. That's just the life that I chose. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't missing none.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm the best designated driver in town, baby. Let me tell you, guess who's getting home tonight? Everybody. But yeah, man, just when I started the channel, man, that's how the motivation channel really started, and not me coming into the channel on some straight comedy tip. You know what I'm saying? I came in on some motivating others to give to other people, man. Give yourself to other people has kind of been my thing. But the real me got to come out, man. So it's been leaking out. The more I've been around people, like in Memphis and Dallas, people started hearing me cut up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Coming on some of these shows and different forums, talking to other people. The comedian comes out. People like, man, like Demon Eyes, like, man, I didn't know Evapors were crazy like that. I'm like, yeah, man, you know the one crazy. I'm certified too. I lost my marbles too, baby. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got none, I ain't got none. Yeah. You know,
right?
You know,
perfect match.
So yeah, that's how the channel came to that transition, bro.
Right. Let me do one quick pause, man. We got quite a few people in here, man. So we got Big Chief, we got Blogger with Angie, we got Fly by G Money. I see you in there. We got Robert Smith, we got Euro, we got Hustle Hard. We got hold on, scroll down. We got Bad A Stain.
Okay.
We got did I say Robert? We got only one seller in the building.
Seller?
We got Stasha in the building.
Okay.
We got Destroyer 1320. We got Naquan Wilson. Salute. Hey, we got Alvin in the building.
Yes, sir.
Did I miss anybody else? Jenny Reels. Hold on. We got Jenny Reels in the building. Yeah, hey, salute to y'all for being in here. I appreciate y'all tapping in on the podcast.
And salute to those big YouTubers that's watching right now that you know they don't want to make a comment because they don't want to call the scene and nothing like that.
Right. But salute to everybody in the background.
Yeah, salute to y'all too, man. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. And you know, we know y'all don't want to cause no distraction by coming in the comments and stuff, man. But if you do, if you do, come on in now.
Hey,
come on in
now.
Come on in, man.
Hey, come on in. Hey. Yeah, hey, Vapors, man. So I know you got the nice house, man, and you got that beautiful golf course in the back. I didn't see any golf clubs though. I don't see. I haven't seen it. I might have missed it. But but what I'm saying though is I'm gonna need for you to. I want to see what you got out there, man. You know, hey, we always see it, but I don't see you on it. I don't see you on it. I might have missed it, but I don't see you on it though. I looked in the closet. What'd you say?
I'll be nice, man. All I gotta do is scroll back on IG, man. I used to do Golf Cart Chronicles, man.
Hey, but what I'm saying is we need to see a little bit now, though.
So what you're saying is you got a golf cart with no golf club?
I mean,
I got golf clubs. My daughter got a set of golf clubs.
Hey, I know. I'm talking about now, though. You know what I'm saying? We always see it. I want to see you out there, though. I want to see the now Evapors. You know, I can always say I did this back in the day. Oh, I used to do this back in the day. Let's see it now, though. You know,
y'all don't see me sleeping though, but y'all probably know I sleep at night, right?
Bang, bang.
Hey,
y'all don't
see me shower. Y'all don't see me shower.
Hey, you bad boy. You was warned and you kept going, didn't you?
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, I'm gonna keep going though. Hey, I'm gonna keep going. Hey,
y'all don't see me shower though. I shower at night.
Don't do it, L, baby. I said what I told you before.
No, okay. All jokes aside, L Boogie, I do play golf. I do have golf clubs, really nice golf clubs. I do play. I've played. I've played my least amount of golf probably my last 2 years. With having a 2-year-old now.
I got you.
You know, just doing YouTube now, so golf kind of got pushed. But this is what I'm gonna do for you.
Hey, man, it's not just for me. Hey, look, it ain't just for me. It's for everybody.
No.
What's up?
I'm gonna put the suction cup on the golf cart glass.
There you go.
I'm gonna hit record.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out of my driveway.
Okay.
And go behind my house.
Okay.
Hole number 4. I'm gonna hit the ball over the water. Then I'm gonna drive around and I'm gonna put it in just for you.
Hey, I think everybody wants to see that though. Hey, it ain't just for me. I'm speaking for the people. Hey,
just pull me in that with you.
Hey, let me ask the people that's in the chat though, like real talk. Hey, thumbs up if y'all want to see Evapors, do some little golf.
He just gonna ride the mess out this horse, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna get the reaction though. I guarantee you, I'm gonna get that reaction though.
That horse is over there bucking, and he won't get off of it.
I think he thought that I was capping, like I don't play golf, I don't have no club.
Hey man, I seen the video. I'm just saying now though. I was all cap. I just want to see now though, because I know you got some fresh spikes. I know you got some fresh spikes. I know you got something in there.
Oh yeah. I got some Air Max 95 golf shoes.
Yes sir.
Those are my favorite ones. White and black scheme. Like the old Air Max 95.
Right.
And the bottom got the plastic spikes, man. I prefer to wear Under Armour. They make some of the best sweat wicking stretch breathable golf clothes at a good price from the outlet, man. I can get me a pants and a shirt for like $60 for both, and a lot of times the pants can be $75 by themselves, but the outlet always mark the stuff down, man. So yeah, I like to rock the Under Armour gear, man. Usually with the Nike golf shoes for the most part, man. But yeah, I do play golf.
Yeah, I know. So it's sort of like the SRT guy shirts, man. Yeah, his shirts.
Yeah. Oh man, bro.
And he's in the chat right now. What's up? Salute to you, brother.
Yeah. SRT God, man. He work out, like crazy, man. So all of his shirts are stretchy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I love that. I just ordered a hoodie and another shirt. So man, I rock with the SRT God. That's my guy, man. And I have been watching him for a little while before me and Carshall Real invited him on Car Talk TV. And at first I was like, man, this guy, he a little arrogant. He's probably not gonna respond. He is arrogant, but I said he's probably
we all thought that. He's just a big teddy bear. He's just a big teddy bear.
He's a big teddy bear. That's my brother. He's a big teddy bear.
He responded. Hey, yeah, right. Hey,
he responded, and then what was funny, he was telling me he was nervous on the show. I was like, bro, you are a natural for this, man. I'm like, he reminds me of those like The Rock, those wrestling characters, man, like those strong. But The Rock is the guy with the most personality, like is the natural. And I'm like, the SRT God is like a natural. He don't have to let me think of what.
Funny too. He funny though. Man, that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Funny.
He got it. He got it, man.
You're right. Hey, it's like you look at his car, like nice car. I like how your lights, your eyes light up. He like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
These eyes, like, what are you talking about?
What you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's my brother, man.
God, I ain't got nothing to do with this, bro.
Hey, man, we just having a good time, man. Hey, having a good time. Hey, I got a couple more, and then I'm gonna pass it on because I know that's your brother, and nobody knows him better than he does. Know you better than he does.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, man, tell me how you and it's not just for me; it's for everybody else too. With Carshall Real, Parnell, how did that start? How did that relationship start?
YouTube, man. He told me that some kind of way, how suggested videos come up in your feed. He said he saw one of my videos come up, and he made a comment on there, and like I answer every comment.
Right.
I've never not replied to a comment. Every single one of my comments, I use TubeBuddy. So it's got the section where comments are, reply to and not reply. I reply to every single comment, even the negative ones. You know what I'm saying? I go into comedy mode. Sometimes I roast you, depending on how I feel. But I met him in the comments, man, and I went to his page. I scrolled back to the beginning and watched every single one of his videos. And it was just something about the brother, man. I was like, yo, he's on his third Bentley. He bought his first Bentley after like a couple of days or a week, got into a car accident.
Right.
Got a new Bentley. Boom. He back in the game. Got into another accident. And he said, "Yo, he was at a critical moment where he was about to just fold, man. He was like, I'm a fold, man. Like, it's not meant for me to have this Bentley and to have my own business. I need to go back to the corporate world and get a job. Because, like, no cap, man. Like, he's an OG in Baltimore, right? He's one of the founding fathers of the car scene in Baltimore. Like, he was sitting on Forgiatos 11 years ago. I know people got Forgiatos right now. He was sitting on Forgiatos on the Benz, and he got the pictures to prove it. 'Cause I know a lot of people say what they did 10 years ago. They ain't got no pictures. They ain't got no Polaroids. They ain't got no witnesses. Everybody dead. You know what I'm saying? Can't find nobody. Can't find nobody. Do your mama know about it? No, she don't remember when I had all that. She don't remember that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sound like you.
Right.
Happened to me. But yeah, he an OG, man. And at this point, he's so humble. Like me, it's like, man, I've done some great things on paper, right, in life, you know, and it's like, man, I don't care about none of that stuff, man. It's like, who can I empower now? And he's on that same mission to empower other people. And he was like, bro, I was like, we was talking, messaging. I was like, bro, let's go live. So we went live on IG, because we used to have these mind-provoking conversations, man. We went live, man, and after the live, man, we got a lot of feedback. Folk was like, yo, man, you know, thank you for the nuggets. And then he texted me and he was like, yo, let's start a show. Let's start a show, man. And let's call it Car Talk TV, man. We both love cars and we both, you know, entrepreneurs and doing different things. And actually, I was still working at the time for the federal government. And I'll get to that one, you know, in a second. So we started Car Talk TV, you know, and then I got to lean on my experience behind the microphone. I got to lean on my experience with, you know, setting up, you know, mixing boards and working with my brother Rail. And it's funny how my brother name is Rail. Yeah. Now my co-host is Car Show Rail.
Crazy.
God don't make no mistakes. And like Rail, Car Show Rail was in the military. I was in the military. I got in a car accident with my 2011 Camaro, and I drove my white Civic for 9 months. He got into an accident, and he drove his white Civic for 9 months.
Crazy.
Wow.
He has a white Jetta, right? His wife has a white Jetta. A couple months ago, I bought a white Jetta. I didn't even know he had a white Jetta.
Right.
It's several things that we've done at the same time. You know what I'm saying? For the same amount of time.
Ain't no mistakes.
Ain't no mistakes, man. So I'm like, man, God put us together, man. And it's like we've been mixing money like right from the beginning. You know, we did contracts and everything, like, you know, LLC, like all of that. Like we've done all the paperwork, man. Like there was a business trip when we went to Dallas, man. Like, yo, we paying for this, we paying for that. Boom, I cashed at him a couple $100. He cashed out me a couple $100. Like I trust him. Like that's my guy. That's my business partner. Like it's on paper business partner, but I know God put us together. You know what I mean? He has, you know, a daughter. I have, you know, daughters. You know what I mean? It's just so many things, man. I could go down the line, but that's my guy, man. And you know, I trust him. And Car Talk TV was born because of him, and we want to showcase other people. That's what we want to do. I don't want to spend the whole time talking about me, but like, yeah, man, you know, I used to be the man back in '96. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a good '96.
You was the man, homie.
Right. You was the man, homie. I know that song. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I don't care about that stuff, man, and he don't care about that stuff, man. Like we really just want to showcase what other people are doing, and I don't mind if other people toot the horn, and he don't mind if other people toot the horn, but we always feel weird kind of talking about ourselves. And generally when you hear me talk about myself, I will always go back and attach the level of poverty that I came from. It's just kind of an automatic thing. When I talk about blessings, I talk about, man, what about when I was walking to work? What about when I made mistakes and got my car repossessed? It's just kind of hard for me to talk about, because this stuff don't matter. Like the house on the golf course, and I don't care about, you know, stuff like that, man. Like me and my mom and my brother and sister, we was happy with no furniture in the apartment, sleeping on the floor. Right. You know, with holes in my shoes. I was happy then. You know what I'm saying? Like we laughed, we joked, we played, we wrestled, we pretended like we was in a I don't know where we thought we was at. You know, we thought we was somewhere, man. Like, oh, it ain't no furniture here. Okay, man, we can run from room one into. All right, first one to the wall. Boom. All right, I want that. Right. Ain't no furniture in there. You know what I mean? Right. So we made the best out of the situation, man. So, but yeah, me and Carcerell, man, we locked in, man, and we just want to showcase other people, man. And I see y'all doing the same thing. I get the same vibe from y'all. Like y'all bring people on and y'all let them talk. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of TV shows that I watch with like strong personalities. Like, I mean, let's say like a Wendy Williams. Mm-hmm. It's like Wendy Williams talk the whole time. It's like, so hopefully she don't get me. I don't know if she's watching y'all show.
She might be watching, man. You never know.
I'm just saying you don't know. Man. Wendy, I like you. I'm just saying she's a strong personality, and she bring people on, and she every time they say something, she talk right over top. I'm like, hey, can I hear what Malik Yoba got to say? Can I hear what Michael Jackson got to say? Can I hear what whoever you brought on got to say? Right. And I see y'all let people do their thing, and that's what me and Carcerell want to do. Let people do their thing, man. Show them love, man.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Y'all definitely had a chemistry, and y'all could have fooled me. I thought maybe y'all knew each other for years, but until I seen the video with y'all actually meeting up, I was like, man, these guys really just meeting each other for the first time. That just goes to show how much chemistry that y'all have.
And bro, on that note, man, that was an epic moment in time, man. When we met in Richmond, my best friend was there. His name is Eric Jeter. He lives in Virginia, so he shot up to Richmond, man, to hang out with us, man. And he thought we already knew each other, and he was there with us. He thought we already knew each other for years, you know what I'm saying? Right. We linked up, man. We hit every block in Richmond, man. We had the I-8 out there, we had the Bentley out there. We were just going around to different people that we knew in the area, and we met some strangers, man. And we were just showing people love, man, getting footage together. Y'all see some of the footage I put out there, man. And it's just visuals of two brothers being positive. We ain't bother nobody. Rail out there flashy with his fur coat on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Hey, he was clean. Mr. Paid in Full, you know what? Hey, Mr. Paid in Full.
I
gave him that name.
You did Mr. Paid in Full with his fur coat on, with his MCM shoes on, with his Gucci cap.
With his sob.
He didn't have a sob in Richmond. I'm out there in a cheap Adidas suit, man, doing the best I can do. You know what I mean? But that's my dude, though, bro. That's my guy, man. I appreciate you bringing that up too, man. Right.
And one more thing, man, and this is not really a question. This is just a statement, you know, spitting facts, though. And I always say that your name is bigger than your subscribe count, you know, and I think you know what that means, you know, because you reach further, you know what I'm saying, with just your name, and you help out a lot of people, and you inspired a lot of people. A lot of people has got monetized off of the information that you gave them, you know. So I want to salute you, your family. You know, I'm excited to see the couples channel, and the racing channel. Because I guess now you are the king of electric cars.
Hey man, the spot was open. The spot was open. Hey, it was a vacated belt. Y'all know wrestling, when they vacate the belt, it's open.
Right. It was vacated. Hold on, there might be a little debate because you know, Benny was saying the same thing now. So we got to see that race.
Hey, me and Benny gonna hook up. Man, we in the inbox. We in the inbox right now.
Right. But you know, he did have the I-8, which I think he had that first. So it's kind of like electric. You know so you can debate on that, you know. But we ain't trying to start no beef, you know what I'm saying? So,
no, we're gonna be on a racing team. We're gonna be together. Me and Benny gonna be together.
Racing. Right. I think y'all gonna do big things because both of y'all, I like y'all family men. You know, that's one thing that I respect, family men, you know what I'm saying? And being what y'all do and just coming together, man, and humble guys, man. So definitely looking forward for that collab. And with that, I am going to pass it on. I know some new people in here. I guess I can go ahead and shout them out real quick. We got the SRT guy that came in. Daily Grind came in. 5 to the 10. We got Swaps. We got Rubik's. We got New York in your city in the building. Hey, I want to salute. Did I miss anybody? I want to salute all of y'all for jumping in. Destroyer 1320. I want to salute all y'all that came in here. I appreciate it.
Pepper TV.
Oh man, did I forget Pepper? I seen him. You know what? I did see him. Man,
I seen him.
I seen him when he came in. Hey, pimping, what's going on, sir? Appreciate you rocking with us. But on that note, I'm gonna bring it on to your brother, as y'all say, my blood brother.
Yeah,
You
make
know,
sure
my blood brother.
make sure you get that straight, because a lot of people
that
think
blood
say
brother.
I
Hey,
mean brother. You know what I'm
mean
saying?
brother,
Not that
brother.
brother.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this right here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
A little deeper than that.
Yeah, deeper than that.
Electric
All right, brother.
skateboard. Okay.
Evapors, my brother, I want to give you an official welcome to Customize Any Ride. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight doing anything, but you decided to give us another hour and maybe some change for part two of this interview, man.
Yeah, I could be in something right now.
Yeah, you know,
I'm just saying, like, I could be in something like a movie theater.
Yeah, you think in so many ways.
I know what he was laughing at.
Rich bust out laughing. I was like, Rich, like, what? What was funny? I was like, I could be.
I hope Queen Kwan ain't
I'm
in
gonna
background.
Lord, y'all got Rich crying up there.
I came with every intention to have a straight face interview
Okay.
with my brother, but I'm gonna tell y'all this: it's all out the window right now because it is what it is. So, brother, this first and foremost is gonna be me giving you your flowers.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
I want to do that along with asking you some questions, and we're gonna bring up some stories. So you guys are gonna get something a little different than the average question and answer. You're gonna get an insight on the relationship me and my brother have. Why things happen the way they happen. So if you know somebody that need to hear the story, that want to hear the story, make sure you go and text them or whatever, and we're gonna get in it right now.
Let's go.
A lot of people don't know me and my brother, we didn't meet till I was 14 and he was 21. And with the way that Papa was a Rolling Stone, it is what it is. But bro, it was your decision and the effort that you made that got us to meet on that day. What was it that you said, you know what? I know I got family. I'm going to find them.
Man, it was a Saturday morning, man. I was in Norfolk, Virginia. I was living on the ship at the time. So it was just a regular weekend. I had duty the night before, which means I had to spend the night on the ship the night before. So I woke up Saturday morning. I usually would, go to the gym or something like that. I literally was walking to my car and was like, I want to meet my family. Mm-hmm. I said, well, I know where my dad, I know where my dad works at. You know what I mean? Because my grandmama used to take me by his job when I would go get a haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I knew he worked at, where he worked at. So I got in my car. I said, man, maybe he'll be at work. So boom. Came through, hit town. Oh, I thought I heard a little feedback. I don't know if y'all heard that or not.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of it.
Okay.
I turned it on.
Yeah, okay. All right. So came through, hit town, man, and he was at work. Mm-hmm. So I said, hey, I said, I don't need anything. I said, I just want to meet my brothers and aunts and uncles or whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, okay. He was like, your brother's at the house. And I was like, yo, I've never been to your house before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I live, about 30 minutes away, but I had never been to my dad's house before growing up. So, he told me how to get to his house and everything. So, I pull up, at the apartment complex, and I see somebody that looked like me.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew who. I said, that's my brother Terrell right there. But I still had to get out and ask, like, yo, which one of y'all is Terrell?
Yeah.
And that's what got me down there, man. Just waking up on a Saturday morning, man, wanting to have desire to meet my family, and everything that I had desire to do, man, it actually happened. Because I met you first.
Yeah.
And then you took me around to my aunt's house. If y'all ever see the movie Antoine Fisher.
Yes. Good movie.
It's literally the scene when he met the family members.
Yep.
It ain't no different. They was calling people, yo, Eric is here. And it's like, they knew who I was, just whatever, just, what I'm saying, just people make whatever decisions they make or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I just wanted to meet my family, bro. And here, look where we at right now.
It's crazy, bro. Hold on. Destroyer 1320 said my mic is low. Hey, Destroyer 1320, can you hear me? Am I clear to you? Can you hear me now?
You might need to turn his volume up.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I can hear him.
So until he answered, guys. So he left off when he met me at the pool, because me and my cousin was out there. We was swimming, and I had a whole different mindset, because of course I didn't know my brother was coming to find me and the family and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm standing out of the pool at this point, and I see a white Chrysler LeBaron turn into the apartment complex. Had some hammers on that joint.
Not the hammers. Oh yeah, was it the deep dish hammers?
Deep dish.
Yeah.
Deep dish. Of course.
Oh,
yeah, I think was it 16s or 17s?
They had to be about 16.
Yeah, I think about 16. So that joint in the corner. So I'm looking. I'm like, man, that joint clean, right? So, but put it in perspective, guys. This was in 94 time frame, right? So, and then it pulls up to the pool. So I'm like, oh man, like, and the leasing office was right at the pool as well. So, guy get out, guy that looked like me, and me, I'm always on my P's and Q's, like, always, checking the scene out. And so the guy comes to the pool. So I'm like, this cat out here in jeans and sneakers, like, he ain't coming to swim. So first thing he asks is, which one of y'all named Terrell? So you ever seen, I forgot what movie it was. Like, no, it was like the cartoon Jimmy Neutron, right? Whenever he had one of the moments and there's so much going on in his head right now. I'm trying to think. I didn't mess with nobody girl. I didn't, none of that. That's the first thing I thought. It was like, I know I ain't mess with nobody girl or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So once I figured that, I didn't do anything like that, I was like, that's me. And then he was like, I'm your brother, and from that point on, it's been like that. There's so many things about us that are very similar. And it's because of my brother took that opportunity that Saturday morning to get up and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to find my family. So if anybody in the chat has family that you haven't connected with in a long time or haven't connected with ever, don't pass up that moment, because you guys could not imagine how me and E are now, since that moment and the times we had, and it's amazing. So, brother, thank you. I appreciate you. I owe you, I owe you for life, brother. Now, we hear people say E-Vapes, King Vapes, E-Vapors. Tell the folks where that name came from that might not know.
All right, so previous to my nickname being E-Vapors, my nickname was Hollywood. So there's a large segment of people that know me as Hollywood, or they would call me Holly, but mainly Hollywood, because they was like, yo, this dude is crazy, he wild, man. You need to be on TV show somewhere. That's what they would always say that. Just that's just me being me. You know what I'm saying? I was always the guy at the lunch table that nobody wanted to joke with, because I would get everybody at the lunch table. You know what I mean? So when I joined the military, that reputation kind of came with me, man. So they used to call me Hollywood. And when I was younger, I looked a little bit more like Will Smith. So like when we would go to different countries, every country we would go to, somebody would say Will Smith. They wouldn't speak no English. The girls would be like, Will Smith, Will Smith. So they was like, man, this dude Hollywood, man, this guy right here, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they, you know what I'm saying? They hanging out with me because, we pulling them in, you know what I mean? So
you ain't pulling them in.
Yeah, we pulling them in, man. Yeah, the old me used to pull them in. I don't do nothing now. I know how to say no now. I just be like, nah, I'm cool. Appreciate the offer,
Well, you see, you got that disclaimer in there.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Right. But the transition to E-Vapors came, man, when I got my 96 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It was after Fast and Furious time frame. So it was after my LeBaron had got repossessed, probably like a year later. I had got back on my feet. I rebounded, I built my credit back up. Just got to a place to where, I got a new apartment with one of my homeboys. I got approved for the car. Everything was going good for me. If y'all know anything about the old Biz Markie song, The Vapors, he tells a story of how nobody wanted to be down with him. They treated him like a wet food stamp. You know what I'm saying? He had to beg to get on the mic and rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, I remember I was walking to work. You know what I mean? I remember this. I remember that. I remember jokers trying to play me. You know what I mean? Because I ain't had no car. You know what I'm saying? I remember this dude. He had a Lexus ES 300, and this chick that I was talking to, he literally asked her, "Why are you talking to him? He don't have a car."
That's boy.
And I'm glad she didn't really tell him why, because he really wasn't hurt. But that's a whole nother story. But that kind of stuff right there, I was like, yo, the Vapors, the song. I'm like, this song right here, it resonates with me, man. So I would listen to that song all the time. I said, yo, one day when I get back on my feet and get me a car, I'm gonna put Vapors on the license tag.
Yeah.
This is 96, 97 time frame. So there's no such thing as vaping. There's no internet. There's no electronic vapors. There's none of that, right? So I get to the DMV and the lady is like, somebody already has Vapors on their license tag. I was like, what dog? And she was like, well, your name is Eric. Just do Evapors. I waited in DMV for like 3 hours. So I was just like frustrated. I was like, all right, man, go ahead. I'll change it later. Got my plates. Went to work with the new car. Everybody was like, man, we're happy for you, bro. You got a new car, man. And then somebody yelled across the room, yo, Evapors. I was like, bro, that ain't my name, man. This is my license tag, bro. Then somebody else was like, Evapors, we see you out there.
Yeah.
And then people hear Evapors. Now other people thinking that's my nickname. And if you fight it, they'll keep doing it. So I said, I'm gonna cheat. Right. They still kept doing it. I was like, what the I guess my name is Evapors. So I embraced it, and I kind of dropped Hollywood because I wasn't around the Hollywood crowd anymore, those people that knew me as that. So I gravitated to Evapors, and here we are, man. So it's basically when you down and out, they don't care about you. When you come up, they care about you. But you just keep showing them love anyway, man. Evapors, that's me, man.
That's why I did that song. That's why I did that song in your little.
I know. I saw that. I caught that. That was dope.
Right.
Yeah, man. I don't think I probably could count on two hands the amount of times in my life that I called you Eric. And that's probably like 7 right there. So I either call him Evapors or whatever.
Yeah.
But that name, like you said, it's not just something you just said one day. What could my name be? I'm just gonna call myself Evapors.
Right.
The thing about E and myself is like everything we do is a purpose behind it. There's a reason behind it. Stepping forward to the Evapors show. All right. He came to me with a dream that he had that, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to have a clean, keyword clean sports and comedy show. All right. And man, everything that we did was on the fly, OJT learning. Like he said, we'd be up 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure things out. And once I seen the drive that he had, I was like, man, I can't half tell it. I gotta, go in as hard as he did. But that key, what I mentioned was that clean comedy, bro. Now you done stand up and stuff like that. You do stand up. In your comedy, to be a clean comedian is a lot harder than being, in my opinion, okay, this is just my opinion, than just the average comedian, because a lot of punchlines now have explicit language and stuff like that. So how is it being a clean comedian and actually doing comedy shows at churches and stuff like that?
It's easy for me because I don't use profanity, so I can't slip and curse. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not in me to come out to slip. Again, this is just a personal choice that I make. It don't make me better than somebody because they choose to curse or whatever. It's literally just words. You know what I mean? I just choose not to use that type of language. And I being a my mom married my stepdad, who's a preacher. You know what I mean? When I was in ninth grade, and but even before that, we grew up in church. You know what I mean? So I now again, I've done all kind of stuff, trust me. But I just never wanted to like, embarrass my parents. You know what I'm saying? My mom and my stepdad. I never, and being a preacher's kid out here cussing and doing different things publicly on a grand stage would look bad. I think that's why I love Jodeci so much, because they're two sets of preachers' kids.
Yeah.
And I used to listen to Casey and JoJo's gospel music as a teenager. It's called Little Cedric and the Haley Singers. But to fast forward it to doing comedy, man, I actually was in my 96 Mitsubishi Eclipse on my way to Manhattan to do some comedy gigs. And I was going to compromise. I said, well, I'm just going to cuss for a little while, get famous, and then, I'll clean my act up. The true story, man. Like, usually when somebody says true story, they lying. But this time, it's an actual true story.
Yeah.
This time, it's a true story. So on my way, and this is a parallel to my pastor and a parallel to Kasha Rail. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do it. So I'm on my way to Manhattan. I done booked my room. Can't stay in Manhattan; it's too expensive. So I booked my room in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right outside the tunnel. If y'all know anything about the area, man, Manhattan costs so much. So you just got to just stay in New Jersey. It's 20 minutes, and you'll be in Manhattan. No big deal. 30 minutes away. My car breaks down in Baltimore. Carcerella is from Baltimore. And my pastor is from Baltimore. It's a lot of signs. I believe in signs. So my car break down, and first thing that came to me was like, God was like, you don't have to compromise. You don't have to compromise. And it was like, yo, my car got towed to this shop, and let's say I had like $500 to my name. It was like $600 to get it fixed. So I had to call this chick I was dealing with at the time, and she sent me the money. I'm saying, no big deal. We was cool or whatever. So I'm like, I spent the night in a hotel there. So all night I'm just sitting there like, yo, man, I can't not go to Manhattan. And I'm like, dang, I can't compromise, man. There's no way. This is a sign. So they fixed my car. I left the next morning. I still went to Manhattan. I still had my hotel room. So I literally walked around Manhattan for 3 days. Just kind of evaluating my life, man. I didn't go to the comedy club like I was supposed to do. I just walked around Central Park, went to Starbucks for the first time, created a terrible habit that I can't shake at this point. So drove back home, you know what I mean? And just was like, yo, I don't have to compromise to do that. And fast forwarded, maybe like 5 years later, I got asked to do some comedy at a church. So I went in there and killed it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I killed it, man. And doing the Evapors show, I got to do my comedy on that platform. And just to kind of wrap that story up, doing the Evapors show right before I retired from the military, this guy in Florida saw our show, and he had a friend in Maryland that has a sports network. So me and Red was a part of that sports network for a short period of time. And when I retired, his wife was part of this HR team that had these 2 jobs. One was in Durham, North Carolina, which was where I'm from. And one was in, guess what city the other job was in? Baltimore.
Hey. Signs.
So she was like, can you send me your resume? I heard you was retired, whatever. I was like, dang, I don't have a resume. And she was like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll type the resume up for you. And can you send me this? And I was like, man, I don't have that either. And she was like, well, look, I'm gonna schedule you for an interview on such and such day. Don't tell them you already got the job. And that phone call came in while I was at home on leave from being in the military, and it was the first moment that I had doubt about my financial situation. I'm like, dang, I'm not in the military anymore.
Yeah.
My retirement check is going to be less than what I was getting. I don't have a job yet, and I'm at home every day doing nothing. And as soon as I said that, my phone rang with that call. She called me as soon as I had that moment of doubt. And, I was like, man, God is just amazing. How these things all line up, man. The Baltimore things, man. Just all those things, man. But yeah, the comedy, man. I speak that way normally, so it's not hard for me to do comedy and not cuss. And a lot of comedy is timing. I feel like one of my greatest gifts is timing and on the spot. The moment can't pass. You gotta say it, and the way you say it immediately. That's why comedians that talk funny, you can laugh if they say MF. Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
He could just say mother lover.
I ain't scared of
you. That's not even a joke.
No.
But those skilled comedians can make you laugh
right
with just using a curse word. And I think that is so brilliant. So without that, you got to add some extra brilliance to make people laugh without using any of those words, man. So I feel like it's a gift from God for me to make people laugh, because that's like medicine, man. You forget about your bills when you laugh, and you forget about the divorce, the breakup, you forget about the abandonment, the financials, the depression. You forget about that when you're laughing, So, I like to help people forget about those things, man. And so it's easy for me to do comedy that way, bro. And I appreciate you asking that.
Yeah, no doubt. Make sure that y'all go back on this channel. And as I tell y'all where I got it from, whenever you want to learn about somebody on YouTube, you go to their channel,
right?
You hit that sort button, and
oldest
then you hit from oldest to newest, and you sit there and you watch from the beginning, because okay, you found them today, you know what they're doing today, but go check to see how they got to where they are today. It's crazy, bro. When like I said, we both believe in signs and stuff like that. And me and Carshel Real got the chance to talk, and because I actually lived in Baltimore for 4 years, I was stationed in Baltimore for 4 years.
That's crazy.
And me and Carshel Real ended up talking about running in the same car circle events and stuff like that. Like, we talk about being up at Druid Hill Park in Baltimore, back in the 04 to 07 time frame. And, I ended up showing on my truck that I had at the time. He was like, bro, I know I seen that. You know what I mean? So it's amazing that, how things work out like that, and how me and Carshel Rail was in in the same area, and lo and behold, he and my brother Evapors are got this show in his bond now.
Right.
Also another, like I said, it goes back to the signs. We had a guy that we really rocked with when we was doing the show. His name is Lake Lewis. He is a real big reporter for the Washington football team now.
Yeah.
And what was crazy is years down the line, I end up moving to Northern Virginia, and in an apartment complex. And coming out of my apartment one day, I walked into Lake Lewis, who me and my brother built the friendship with over the years from the sports show. You know what I mean? And me and him live in the same complex. Had no idea, man. So
it's crazy.
It's definitely crazy how that
lines
works.
up. Lines up.
Yeah,
now, my baby used to live in Baltimore.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, yeah, I lived out in Baltimore County. You know what I'm saying? Right outside right off of 95, man. So E-Vapors now, growing up, I heard, like, when you were growing up, I hear you tell the story sometimes about your mom. She, her dream car. You said she wanted the drop top BMW. Now, she had a BMW before. Am I correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Now, there was a situation to where you had the opportunity to drive that BMW back in the day.
Yeah.
Right? But I heard it was pretty eventful.
Oh yeah.
Can you know, if you don't mind?
Oh no, I don't mind, man.
Like the folks on that venture.
My mom was CG on 32. Just got a notification just came in. All right. My phone, I get notifications. I think we all do. You know, we're in that whole thing. We all do that. It just caught me.
You got him, I got him.
You right. Yeah. Exactly. Just like
we all got them. Yeah,
we all got him.
It is.
Be a notification test because YouTube be tripping sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I got that one. But yeah, man, my mom's was test driving a convertible red BMW. You know, she hadn't owned one at the time. So I'm at the house. Me and my stepbrother, we playing. I think we was playing Major League Baseball or something on Sega Genesis or something like that. So I'm sitting on the couch, you know, boxer shorts on, no shirt on. I'm at home, you know what I'm saying? My brother, he fully clothed or whatever. He had been up longer than I had. So we seen the car hit the driveway. We ran outside. I'm like, yo, you bought this? And she was like, nah, I'm just test driving right now. So Mom, let me take it to the street. She was like, all right, go ahead. So I'm in boxer shorts, like no shirt, boxer shorts, socks on. And my brother CP, you know, he passed away last January. But we take off in the car, top down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my
shirt on.
No shirt on. But that's normal in my city though. Like that's normal. Like you see, brother,
that's normal everywhere. Yeah, it's normal everywhere. Yeah.
Right. So you know, I ain't looking out of place, but most of them brothers got pants on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they got shorts on or pants. You know, I got on box shorts. So we rolling. As soon as we hit this main street, man, over by the college, man, like boom, blue lights. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? Pull over. So I pull over, man. And you know, the officer come up to the car, you know what I'm saying? And he looking, eyes get all big and stuff.
Where you wallet at?
You know, he was like, you know, license and registration. I was like, yo, I don't have no, and I'm doing like this.
And you touch your skin, right?
Right. You know how you pat your pockets? I'm doing like, I'm nervous. But come on, man. If you ask me if I got a lighter right now, and I've never carried a lighter, I'm still gonna be like, hold on, let me see. I'm gonna check. So I was like, yo, I know my license number. So I've always memorized my license number. So I told him my license number. Then he went to the car and checked the joint out or whatever, man. Took me back there for a long time, 2 hours. Just like, come on, man. You know, what's going on? So he come back to the car, man. Me and my brother CP, we just like, Lord, please, he got to let us go. My mom gonna kill us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he come back to the car, man, and he was like, all right, man, you know, I need you to slow it down. And I need you to put some clothes on next time you leave the house. And you know, you want to say something back because he talking greasy.
Yeah, he talking funky, real funky.
Right. And I was just like, yes, sir. and pull on out there and went home, man. But I wanted to say something.
All the way home. Hey, you was talking trash all the way home.
Man, I told my brother, I said, bro, I should have circled back, man. He don't know me. You know what I'm saying? He don't know me. He don't know me.
Yeah, they did the right thing. Because I'm gonna tell you what, if you got locked up, guess what you going back home in? You going back home with no shirt and some boxes.
I'm gonna wear them counties home. What you talking about? I'm gonna wear them orange counties home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And that key word that you said was should. You know what I mean? You didn't say I'm gonna turn back around.
Right. Yeah. You know how we used to talk back in the day, try to act all tough. I should go back. Yeah, man. You should, man. If it was me, I would have. He capping too.
He don't know who the heck he messing with.
Right. He capping too. You know me capping over there too. Yeah. Right.
You know me.
yeah, man. So, you know, when you tell that story, bro, I laugh like it's the first time.
Man, I got tears in my eyes, bro. For real.
Yeah. So, you know, over the years, bro, you have, and this is a point of giving flowers, man. You have given me the blueprint, not only to the Navy, because you're the reason why I came in the Navy, but to life. A lot of people I don't even know if you thought about it, bro. Like I follow what my brother would tell me to the T, right? Because he never ran me into no brick wall, at least not yet, y'all. So I figure anytime he tell me something, you know, I can go to the bank with it and I can cash that check, you know. But like when you have an older brother, and that's really positive and leading a great life, man. Like to this day, I still want to be like my big brother E. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to do. Like, was it 2012? Okay, now my brother, he'll tell you back when they brought the Nissan 350Z out, he got one right when they came back out. So that was 2003, right, bro?
2003, right? That's when the first one came out. 03.
Yeah. 03.
So
Yes, sir.
my goal for a long time was, oh, my brother got one of those, I'm gonna go get one.
Right.
So what happened? 2000, it might be 2011, 12. I got a Nissan 350Z.
Yes,
right?
sir. Sure did.
Now, by the time I got the 350Z, brother E was in a Camaro 2SS.
Yes, sir.
So another goal for me is to get a Camaro.
My boy.
Right?
Chevy gang.
Chevy
yeah.
gang.
Yeah.
Don't y'all say a word. I don't want to hear nothing but Chevy gang. We on here.
Yeah.
Or no gang.
For 2017, I get a Camaro. You know what I mean? So like I literally, I walk in my brother's footsteps because, first of all, he looked like me. And second of all, like I said, he's never steered me wrong. So I just definitely have to give you your flowers,
Appreciate it,
on that, bro. A lot of times you more than motivation you do on your channel. You're always doing a lot of networking. For the YouTubers in the chat, let them know how important networking is vice competition in the YouTube world.
Man, genuine, you gotta add that. Genuine networking will build you a solid base that will always be a part of what you're doing. Even if they're not on every live, they are part of your permanent base. They won't ever unsubscribe. They'll always be a part of what you're doing, but it has to be genuine. So you have to go to their page and take an interest in what they're doing. You have to be a part of, some of their lives and be a part of what they're doing. You should give, you know what I'm saying? When you can, if you can buy a shirt, buy a shirt. When you can, you just really need to genuinely network with other people by giving your time and your energy. And it doesn't have to be a high level by numbers, YouTuber, because generally those opportunities don't come by too often. And when they do, you seize those moments. But if you gather 1 million people one at a time, you still got 1 million subscribers, right?
Hey,
right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, just do it one at a time, man. You want 1,000 subscribers? I need 1,000 subscribers. That's that magic number when you're gonna be a millionaire, right? Remember them days we trying to get 1,000? Or when I get to 1,000 subscribers, man, I'm gonna go get that Cadillac.
Money.
I'm gonna go get that Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? All right, I got you. Yeah. So genuine support of others, building a network is a huge key. You're a human being. Do what you can with the time that you have, like the time that we have with the show tonight. We don't want to go past our time. Do what you can with the time that you have and generally support others. Man, you'll turn around. You got 1,000 subscribers, 2,000, 3,000. Your lives got 50 people in there and you got 100 subscribers. Like, wow, that's amazing because you built genuine relationships, man, through network. It's key. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. A last question for you, my brother. And this is something that I know is always near and dear to you. It's near and dear to myself, and a lot of people, I think. And when you give the answer, it's gonna let them know what I'm talking about. What is the most important thing that drives Evapors on a daily basis, and why?
Man, the first thing I think about, man, is God has me here for a reason. So there's a plan he has for me. And when I'm listening and following his plan, everything always works out. It's like every level that I've gotten to, I can pinpoint, man, remember God push you over here. Remember God made you uncomfortable over there. Remember this, remember that. Even like when I resigned from my $100,000 job back in August.
Yeah.
I felt like he made me uncomfortable there because I'm not supposed to be there. I was supposed to be at home every day doing what I'm doing right now with my 2-year-old daughter.
Absolutely.
You know, so at the forefront is my faith, my family, and then finances. So I do what I do because of my faith and being able to take care of my wife for 15 years, my daughter that's 7, my daughter that's 2 years old. And now, without the camera, I show people how to be a dad, how to be a husband, you know, how to be a present father, you know what I mean? And how to reconnect with, you know, parents that you didn't have a relationship with, you know, show you the value of fighting for your family, even though your family might be disjointed or disconnected. It's worth fighting for. You know what I mean? If the father, if the one parent won't let you see the child, man, fight, man, go to court every month. You know what I mean? Send flowers, do everything you can to reconnect with your family and make it do what it do. So yeah, the number one thing that pushed me, man, my faith, my family, and when I got that, the finances always fall in place, man. Like we don't worry about nothing over here. You know, I came from worry. I came from no food in the refrigerator, no bathroom. In the first house we lived in, it didn't have a bathroom. We had an outhouse. You know what I mean? So it's like I should be in a place where I don't have to worry about anything. I should be in a position where I've retired myself, and the next mission is to retire my wife.
That's it.
You know, but we got some goals right now. So she has her own business and she can work from home.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, my family motivate me, bro, and my faith, man. That's the most important thing to me.
Brother, hey, I really appreciate you giving me time to ask some questions that of course I knew some of the answers, but just to open up your book to the Card Nation so that they can get a little bit more about Evapors, man. So I salute you, brother, and I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, and look, I know we was talking about the Monte Carlo earlier today.
Hey, you sure you want to go there, brother? You sure?
I was like, man, I won't gonna say nothing, man, but like for my brother, I do anything for my brother, and it's just a car to me.
Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news.
A lot of people was asking me like, what color is your car gonna be? You know what I mean? Some people may have gotten the hint or whatever, but I say here on cars publicly, the '83 Monte Carlo, we at ARC Motorsports in Clinton, Maryland, we getting a custom candy gold. So it's gonna be candy gold.
It's only
gold
right.
red, huh?
Candy gold. So it's gonna be candy gold. The car, the base of the car is gonna be candy gold. If y'all know about the Monte Carlo, there's a striping around the middle of the car. That's gonna be the skinny red line.
Yep.
And the SS gonna be in black, and we're going with some 22-inch black wheels, staggered set, of course. I'm not sure the brand we're going with, but it's going to be a staggered set of 22-inch wheels with a nice little lip in the back, man. So
candy gold
had to be gold, though. Hey, had to be gold, man.
Hey, Evapors.
You
wanna know something crazy? I'm gonna take you pictures of my M's. I had an 85, same freaking color, bro.
I believe in science.
But I had my two-tone. See, I did two-tone. I did the candy gold with the candy brown.
Brown
on the top. Busting heads all around the block, bro.
Yes, sir. Woo. Yeah. I like that, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate that exclusive. I was gonna hold for a minute, y'all, and I said, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. But you know what? Evapors wanted to give you guys something. And I definitely we appreciate the exclusive here at Customize Any Ride, bro.
I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So
all right,
and okay, I just make sure everybody get any last comments, money, because
Well, yeah, of course I want to say something. I ain't said nothing all day. Hey, Evapors, man. As I always say, bro. Pleasure to have you on the show, bro. And when I met you down in Memphis, I was ready to go for bat for you in Chicago on that first Monte Carlo. So you already know. If I can ever help you in any kind of way, bro, you got me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick, what he's referencing is I was going to buy a Monte Carlo in Chicago. And it was a communication breakdown. And I'm from the streets, and I'm not gonna come to Chicago with $25K and meet you anywhere. You know what I mean? So, and again, maybe it won't no issue, but I didn't feel comfortable flying to Chicago with $25K and meeting you anywhere. So my setup was, hey, meet me inside my bank, Navy Federal in downtown Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Meet me inside the bank,
right?
With the title, the keys. My boy G Money gonna be out. You ain't gonna know G Money is with me, but meet me inside. I couldn't get him to meet me inside the bank.
You know what that was?
Yeah, you shady.
Yeah,
it was a miscommunication, bro.
Miscommunication.
I was working on it, but you know, a better deal fell through.
It did.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're going that route. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's
Right
probably
down
it's better for you to have your own custom touch instead of dealing with somebody else's vision and then having to recreate yours again. Right now, I think you're in the best place, bro. You know what I'm saying? And God makes things happen a certain ways for certain reasons, bro. So
right.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. Like, I love what y'all doing, man. And we're gonna get a little cross segment on Car Talk TV, man. We're gonna have y'all brothers come on there. We love what y'all are doing, man. Like,
appreciate it.
For one, anything my brother's a part of, I'm gonna be a part of it. But like,
salute,
man, I rock real heavy with G Money, man, from Memphis. We had a great friendship kickoff, man, with Catfish Corner, our little breakfast table of people at the hotel. L Boogie, you know, we established a friendship from that point, and then I get to meet. I thought I met the real Swervo already, but I found out that I didn't. I met the other Swervo.
You met little Swervo.
So now that I've met the real Swervo, I feel much better now. I'm like, okay, I thought I had met the real Swervo, you know, in Memphis.
You know, the real Swervo was money rich. All
right. Now I know the real. I got it. My bad.
Right.
I won't make that mistake again.
Hey, one last question, man. So when you rolled up in the white, what'd you say it was? I'm trying to remember what it was. LeBaron. Yeah, when you drove up in the LeBaron. Hey, really, Rails, was it in slow motion? Like, you know, because he had a white car. He liked white. So did you picture it in slow motion when he came up to the pool? Like, was a bright light shining when he got out, when he stepped out of the car?
This is what it was, bro. It was like the scene in Bad Boys. You know, when when it came out. Okay. When the camera's shining up at Martin and them, and it's moving real slow and just panning around.
They kind of look, like the scene we was supposed to do. That's
like when he got out the car. But when he opened the gate to the pool, it was like when the slow motion when Will Smith was running, you know, with the gun and the shirt was flapping in the wind and stuff like that. You know
Okay. That's what it was, gotcha. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming through, man.
No doubt, man. I appreciate y'all, man, and I just want to thank y'all again, man. From myself, Carsha Rail, man. He's hanging out with the family tonight, so he couldn't be in the chat. But I appreciate y'all, man. I love what y'all doing, man. Keep being positive, man. Keep promoting to other people, man. And when you sow into other people, man, you're gonna get more than you'll ever give out.
Yeah, man. Hey, tell Carsha Rail he on deck.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he on deck for sure. Got to get the B King on here, man.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
So, man, you know what I'm saying? It's been a pleasure, Evapors, man. Love what y'all doing too, bro. Y'all doing big things, and I love how y'all handle y'all things over there too. Y'all ain't no slouch, so giving you flowers too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And I ain't got no tricks for you today, bro. I got you last time. So I was gonna say, take your $100,000 mic.
You say,
hey, he pushed it off to the side.
I'm gonna use this one.
Oh man,
I'm gonna use this one.
No, man, I had to hit you with something, bro, man. But I want to say, man, we appreciate you, bro, and man, we'll see you on the next rip, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, I know what time it is. I'm gonna thank everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying, for showing up and showing love. You know what I'm saying, supporting. You know what I'm saying, we love you guys too. And man, this is Carnation, baby. We out of here. See you on the next episode.
Peace.
Yeah.